calm his nerves. He's under protection. So I'm going to try and speak to Otu Kono, who started this whole thing by flagging a misunderstanding with some figures on their pink sheet and that of the Electoral Commission. All right, so he's in a conversation with Baba Sadiq. I'm going to try and speak to him very shortly. So that clearly he can raise the concerns. Okay, he says he'll come to me in a few minutes. He's clearly trying to put the situation under control. He's calling for the Greater Accra Regional Director of the Electoral Commission to come address the situation. From the look of things, declarations are not going to be made any moment soon. The misunderstandings are still ongoing. Particularly members of the NDC and MPP for the Okaikwei Central constituency. The concerns raised by Peter Otukono is what started this whole misunderstanding. Peter Otukono is requesting that the regional director of the Electoral Commission addresses the concerns they raised before he allows declaration to proceed. So Peter, I think Peter is ready to speak to the media now. I'm going to draw closer to him so we can hear whatever he's saying.
But I want it to be sealed. We want it to be sealed. We want it to. Oh, relax. Madam, my priority is sealing documents. Gideon. Madam, my priority is the sealing of this one. Let's seal it.
What do you want sealed?
You leave it there. Don't hide it. But I want it in a box or in something that we can seal. Then we can all open when we are ready. Wait, which one? Open the bag before. Open the bag. Let's see. Open the bag, let's see.
So yes, the misunderstandings are still ongoing. The returning officer is on a hot seat right now. Demands upon demands are coming his way. In your shot right now, it's pink sheets being sealed. So Otukono has called for more electoral officials to come around for the challenge to be addressed. Now, a while ago you heard him speak to the regional director of the EC, wanting more people to come and scrutinize whatever results are yet to be declared. So I'm going to speak to the first vice chairman of the Okaikwei Central constituency for the NPP to tell us what is happening and what he makes of it.
Yeah, so I think basically, as we said earlier on, the whole issue has to do with the coalition, the regional coalition. Yesterday, what happened in the morning was that after we were almost done because we have 141 polling stations. So when we're done with 139, a group of people moved into the coalition center and they started destroying pink sheets and every other material that was there, including the EC's projectors and everything. So this morning we were called to the regional EC coalition center, which we have begun with the coalition. It got to a point and NDC has challenged about 32 polling stations. They have challenged 32 polling stations. According to them, the figures they have doesn't tally with what EC have.
But do you have your pink sheet to prove that indeed what they have is different from what you have and that of the EC?
So what happened is this. When we made our officers to come to the coalition center with the pink sheets, they attacked the person, the officer who was coming with these pink sheets, beat him up, and they destroyed all the pink sheets. They destroyed all the pink sheets that we have. So as we speak, the pink sheets that we hold have been destroyed by the tags at the main entrance to the coalition center. And again, This is the same thing that they did. They had to beat even our constituency secretary because he had a backup. Which
All right, so that's the first vice chairman of the NPP for the Okaikwei Central constituency, making some allegations against the NDC, saying that their officer who was in charge of pink sheets belonging to the NPP for Okaikwei Central constituency got beaten and then had his pink sheets ripped apart. Baba, what is the situation?
Well, it's obvious. It's obvious the point I've always made. I've always made the point. I've always made the point that we won these elections fairly. It's sad what is happening here. Honorable Patrick Obama lost this election, you know, and you could see from their body language, from the lack of pink sheets, because they can't actually even present their pink sheets. And I'm surprised, Chief. I'm surprised you are having to argue with us. What is your interest in this case? Yes, but we shouldn't get to the point where it seems like you are defending or trying to make a case for the NPP. You shouldn't do that, please. He is making your work difficult for us. We have done our part. We have procured all our pink sheets. We brought it here. We've made a strong case that if we follow our pink sheets and the coalition we have, we would have won this election with 52.92% of the total valid votes casted.
So what do you want? What do you want right now, Baba?
We just want the EC to affirm the results and the numbers and declare us victors. That is all. You know, be it as it may. He's been the one coming to media and putting out conflicting figures. Yesterday in the morning on his own on social media, he put out a different figure. In the afternoon, he put out a different figure. By evening as well, he and his supporters were touting a City TV figures that are put out. I reached out and made a protest. City TV, when City TV and City FM, when Richard Sky called me and we spoke, and I questioned the authenticity of the numbers and the source of the numbers, he couldn't provide.
Well, those are only provisional results. Those are not official declaration from the EC. Those are provisional results. Those are only provisional results. I'm sure Sky made that clear. Those are only provisional results. So clearly, Baba Sadiq is unhappy with happenings ongoing here. Baba Sadiq is unhappy with happenings going on here as the regional director of the NDC. In your shot, you can see people from both MPP and NDC. The contest right now is between members of the Okaikwei Central constituency, both MPP and NDC, who want declarations to be made. A while ago, declarations were about to be made when former Deputy General Secretary of the NDC raised concerns about figures on the NDC parliamentary candidate's pink sheet, that is for the Okaikwei Central constituency, not tallying with that of the Electoral Commission's returning officer for the Okaikwei Central constituency. And so due to that, declarations cannot be made. They are demanding that the issue is addressed. In fact, they've actually called on the regional director for the Electoral Commission to have this challenge addressed. We are going to go over to where a couple more of the misunderstandings are ongoing to find out what exactly is the concerns of these persons. Misunderstandings are still ongoing. The returning officer for the Okaikwei Central constituency is still being threatened by some members of the NDC. Now they are accusing him of taking money and rigging results in favor of the NPP. I can't tell whether or not these allegations being leveled against him are true. But what I can tell you is that a while ago, some members of the NDC were threatening to harm him after results are declared. You saw that in your shots on TV. There's still no calm. Calm has still not been restored. There are quite a number of security personnel here trying to bring the situation under control. Quite a number of security personnel trying to bring the situation under control. Some more people are interacting with the returning officer for the Okaikwei Central constituency. We are going to speak shortly.
In your short pictures from the Greater Accra Regional Collation Center, where there's confusion as to who really has won the Okaikwei Central seat. Both the NDC and MPP have claimed the victory, of course, and now there's a bone of contention regarding the figures on the pink sheets, where Jerry Annan has been reporting to us that the figures on the pink sheets and that of the pink sheet belonging to the NDC are different. Greater Accra Regional Chairman for the NDC, Ashimo, now is speaking with my colleague. Let's take that feed.
With the EC's copy, and I think we are good to go. It's like a deposit slip copy. The bank has one, you also have one. So when the bank is disputing, we just produce, I put this money in the accounts. We know and certain sure that we've won the 30 seats. We know that we've won. That Baba Sadiq Ablukma Central is leading with a margin of 1,800 some over.
But the MPP are saying that their electoral officer who was in charge of their pink sheet was attacked at the Okaikwei Central Collation Center. Hence, their pink sheets were ripped apart and then destroyed. What's your response to that?
Nobody was attacked. There was no violence at Okaikwei Central. It's just an allegation. Nobody was attacked. I can tell you as a fact that I think they did not equip and train their polling agents very well in this whole nationwide elections. So that has been the issue that they are lacking the pink sheet. If let's assume that really the election director was attacked, but the district director of election or the constituent director of election was not attacked. So for him, he might definitely have his copy. The NDC might have his copy, our copy. Other minor political party will have their copy. So let's even assume, which was not the case. So we are not going to buy that book and cock story.
All right, so that was Ashimo, who says, per results on their pink sheets, they believe that Abubakar Sadiq of the NDC has won the parliamentary elections for the Okaikwei Central constituency. He says he knows that Baba Sadiq has won by about 1,000 vote margin. In your shots right now, in that particular ballot box, they are being sealed. I'm going to find out where it is being taken to. I'm going to interact shortly with the Greater Accra Regional Director for the Electoral Commission to find out what is happening and then why some pink sheets are being put in a ballot box yet to be carried outside. Madam, what's the challenge now? I've seen some pink sheets being put in a ballot box.
Pardon?
What's the challenge now? I've seen some pink sheets being put in a ballot.
No, we want to safeguard it. They may destroy it, you know them, so we want to.
So these are pink sheets for who?
These are pink sheets for Okaikwei Central.
From the NDC or for the returning officer?
This is from the Electoral Commission. It's not for them. This is from Electoral Commission.
Okay. So the regional director of the Electoral Commission, the Greater Accra Regional Director of the Electoral Commission, telling me that these pink sheets have been put in a ballot box that is sealed in order to safeguard them. I think they sense misunderstandings might flare up, and so to secure their pink sheets for declarations to be made, they have placed these pink sheets in a ballot box and sealed them. In your shot right there is the ballot box that has been sealed. Some people trying to take photos of the number on the seal. Yes, this is to safeguard the pink sheets, just so when declarations are ready to be made, they can be made without having to worry about missing pink sheets or ripped apart pink sheets. There's an altercation between one electoral officer and some members of the NDC. They do not want the pink sheet of the Electoral Commission to be taken off the table where they are all surrounded. they want it to remain on the table. They want to monitor it keenly, just so no tampering is done on these pink sheets. You can see it right there in your shot. And so now, for that is the situation here at the Regional Coalition Center here in the Greater Accra region.
All right, Jerry, thank you. And we'll be following and, of course, giving our viewers the updates as and when they come in. Story so far is that the results of the Okaikwei Central 4 parliamentary elections is being contested. Peter Yabuama of the NPP and Abubakar Sadiq of the NDC have both claimed a victory, and the results are being contended. And so we are at the Regional Coalition Center. Let's bring you some more live pictures from the Regional Coalition Center.